Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Traveling Karina, and in this video I'll be sharing some essential tips and must-know information for first-time cruisers on Carnival. Having been on over 20 Carnival cruises, I have a ton of insights and advice to offer. There's a lot to cover, so let's get started. Before leaving for your trip, make sure to download the Carnival Hub app on your phone. This app is incredibly useful on board, allowing you to check the daily fun times activities, receive special announcements, book excursions, and make reservations at specialty dining restaurants. Best of all, it works on the ship without needing cellular service, which leads me to the next tip. Make sure to put your phone and electronic devices on airplane mode. Since you'll be entering international waters and visiting other countries, this will prevent you from returning home to a hefty roaming cell bill. Carnival uses a sail and sign card for everything on the ship. This card acts as your identification, it opens your stateroom door, it displays your dining room information, and serves as your form of payment throughout your cruise. Any drinks, souvenirs, or other purchases are charged to your onboard account using this card. You can set it up with a cash payment or link it to a credit card. Keep in mind that the sail and sign card does not work off the ship while at port for paying for items. American dollars are widely accepted at most ports, so you don't need to worry about converting currencies for every country visited, unless you wish to. Just be sure to bring small bills and don't be surprised if you receive change in the local currency. Carnival requires that you check in online for your cruise 2 weeks before departure. During this process, you'll input personal information and select an arrival time. Once completed, you will print out your boarding pass and luggage tags. Be sure to arrive at the port at your selected time, otherwise you will be asked to return later. You will attach the printed luggage tags to your bags before handing them to the porters at the terminal. If you decide to use this service, the porters will take your bags and deliver them to your stateroom later in the day. This service is complimentary, but it is customary to leave a tip. To help your luggage reach the right stateroom, I recommend using these cruise luggage tag holders from Amazon. They are a game changer. I used to rely on staples or tape to attach my paper luggage tags, but these holders are much more reliable. I will leave a link in the description below. You also have the option to carry your luggage on board yourself, but I don't really recommend it. The bags can be bulky and you may have to carry them around for a while, as staterooms are not available immediately. For convenience, I suggest using the porters. Regardless of how you handle your larger luggage, you will want to keep a smaller carry-on bag with you as you board that contains your valuables, medications, and important travel documents and identification. If you are flying to your cruise port, I highly recommend arriving the day before if possible. I've had a couple of close calls where I almost missed the cruise ship due to same-day flights. Flying in the day before helps to keep stress levels down and ensures you start your vacation on a relaxed note. There is a mandatory safety briefing that all passengers must attend before the ship can set sail. You will need to go to your muster station, which is printed on your boarding pass, sign in, and watch the safety demonstration. Staff members are available to guide you to the right location. I recommend completing this as soon as you board so you can start enjoying your vacation right away. Carnival will add a gratuities amount to your sail and sign bill for each person in the cabin near the end of the cruise. This money is divided among the various departments and employees on the ship, so you do not need to tip throughout your vacation. It's done automatically. If an employee goes above and beyond and you want to tip them extra, you certainly can, but it's not necessary. You also have the option to prepay the gratuities when booking the cruise. When you arrive at a port and it's time to explore, pay close attention to the back on board time posted. This is not a suggested time. If you're not back by then, the ship can only wait so long before it leaves. My own personal rule is to return about an hour before the posted time to avoid any stress. Okay, so I must share this amazing travel hack that's completely changed my habits. This large laundry bag. Yes, it's that simple. I used to use plastic shopping bags, but they were too small and not very appealing. I love these because they keep my clothes organized and keep dirty clothes separate, and it's perfect for easy packing. You just place the whole bag in your luggage when you're done your vacation, no fuss. Everything is ready for washing, so this bag goes straight to your laundry room from your suitcase and ready to wash. And it's super convenient. It hangs in the closet, keeping your room tidy and uncluttered. Trust me, you'll wonder how you ever traveled without these. They can be found on Amazon, link is in the description. If you purchase bottles of alcohol while at port or in the cruise ship store, you won't be able to take them back to your cabin. Carnival holds these bottles and delivers them to your cabin the night before you disembark. You are not allowed to bring alcohol on board with you except for a one-time allowance on embarkation day. On this day, you can bring one unopened bottle of wine or champagne, which must be carried with you in your carry-on bag, and you must be 21 years or older. Additionally, each person can carry on 12 cans or cartons of soda, juice, or milk on embarkation day. For full details, check out the Carnival website. When researching staterooms, my main advice is to look at the floor plans and try to choose a cabin on a floor that has cabins both below and above you to minimize noise. I once stayed below the galley and it was loud at night, making it hard to sleep. As for the type of room, I've stayed in interior, ocean view, balcony, and suite cabins. The differences are mostly about personal preferences and budget. Personally, I prefer a balcony because I like to sit out and look at the ocean. Find a Carnival personal vacation planner that you like and trust. I'm not one, so this isn't self-promotion, but I have my own planner and really appreciate the value they provide. They can walk you through all the steps of booking and offer advice on things like cabin location and dining options. There are many dining and food options aboard a Carnival cruise ship. I will be making a more detailed video explaining all that is available, but today I am focusing on the dining room choices for dinner, as you are asked to select your preference when booking. You have the option of assigned dining or anytime dining. Assigned dining means that you have a set time and table in a dining room. You can choose early seating or late seating, time varies depending on the ship, and you will have the same staff each night. Anytime dining allows you to go for dinner when you are ready. You simply use the app to indicate you are ready, and it will alert you when your table is available. With this option, you won't have the same table or staff each night. Both options have their pros and cons depending on your preference, and both are included in your cruise fare. For peace of mind, I always purchase travel insurance. You never know what could happen. There could be delays, lost luggage, sickness, or injuries. Having to pay out of pocket can be very costly, so I highly recommend protecting yourself with travel insurance. Carnival provides one towel for each member in a stateroom. You can use these out on deck or out at the port, but make sure to bring them back to your room at the end of the day because you will be charged for lost towels. The older ships tend to have very few power outlets for charging devices. If you're traveling with multiple devices and people in one cabin, consider bringing a power strip. However, it's important to note that it cannot have surge protection. And my final tip is to have a great time. Cruising is one of my favorite forms of travel, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. Be sure to check out my channel for more cruising content, including room and ship tours, excursion information, food reviews, and other valuable insights. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and happy cruising!